What's up, guys? This is Alan back from Apartment Approved. Hope you're well. If you just had your workout in, hope it was a good one. Hope you got a good pump. Feeling good, feeling healthy. Today, we are going to be looking at something that looks completely insane. Oh my God. The digital resistance space right now is just blowing up out of control. I've waited so long for this. I'm here for this. A big part of the reason why I even started this YouTube channel is because of this. So I'm super pumped about this. And everyone kept so quiet in Home Gym Con about what was going to be released, what comes out. We've already seen a banger from Speediance. Then Home Gym Harry, I'm scrolling through my Instagram feed. Home Gym Harry out of nowhere just posts this thing from Fringe Sport, which we've heard about. We heard rumors about earlier in the year. But to see this thing, I couldn't believe my eyes. And then I was just waiting on Fringe Sport, looking at their page to see if there was any update about this, didn't hear anything. And now here we are. The CEO himself has come and showcased a prototype with something that looks straight out of Star Wars. Like if Darth Vader ever went in the gym and like pumped out a couple curls, I'm sure he would use something like this. This looks insane. Let's get into this video and see what is going on with this piece of equipment right here.
Everybody thought we weren't going to come out with digital resistance, but baby, here it is. What's happening, Fringe fam? It's PK here, and I am fresh back from Home Gym Con. While we were there, we showed a bunch of people this bad boy here. It is our early prototype of what we're...
This looks insane. The fact that it's got like a handle, it looks like, I don't know if you can put it up and down the trolley, but okay, maybe not. But at least there's a handle. And there's vents on the side. All those little vents tell me that this thing can definitely get up to high resistance, like maybe even 300. That might be the new milestone. Because to get like that, you need a lot of active cooling to cool it down.
A couple of issues here or there. We're actually really close to getting to market. So I'm going to shoot a video later this week where I answer all of your questions and I give more of a rundown of the Pandora's box.
Questions. What are those two knobs in the front for? And then the side knob, what's that for? Because usually you just have one knob for the weight, but then what other thing are you dialing, you know?
Yeah. Again, this is PK. If you've watched this far, make me smile and lift something heavy today.
Okay, so this is a very short video, very short teaser. I would say off the bat, metal construction, steel construction, this looks pretty bomb-proof. It looks extremely rugged. There's vents all around it, which tell me that this thing can probably get pretty high in terms of resistance, because again, you're gonna need a lot of active cooling for that. Because now I'm moving into the world of computer chips and motherboards and energy expenditure, right? So this is pretty exciting. I love the boxy form factor of it as well. It looks like you can like fit that into like smaller spaces if you've got like a leg extension machine or something like that. It looks like it can fit into kind of more smaller spaces. Oh man, I'm curious to know what the handle would be used for. Everything outside of just carrying it as an item. I guess if it would be heavier, it would be nice to have that just to carry it around, but it kind of gives the impression like you can put it on a upright and have it as a trolley and use that. I'm not sure if that's the case. Probably not, because you'd need to have like a motherboard inside or whatever. But another thing to note is how small that is. Out of everything we've seen, that is one of the smallest. Now there is another one which is called the Rep 1 E-Stack. I'm not sure if that's just the small little thing or if that goes into a big unit that they showed. But just as a standalone piece, this looks like the smallest one I've seen so far. So you can only expect as the years go by that these types of machines get smaller and smaller and more energy efficient as well. But this looks pretty exciting, man. Like, if you've got a rack, if you've got any uprights, I currently don't have that, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I kind of want to have, if I do get a rack, it would be if I'm in a bigger space and can accommodate that. Right now I can't, which is fine, but if I did, I'd want to have like a converging kind of Smith machine. But anyway, that will come at a later time. But if you have a rack, like, this is going to be your option. For me, more of the Innodigym Speediance type of foldable things is going to be what's more of a fit for me. But man, let's wait and see price point. How much is this going to be? There's so much things to be excited for. You've got the Speediance Gym Nano as well, which is going to come at a pretty good price. She mentioned it being like $16.99. That's the price on Alibaba right now. But if they carry that forward into like the US, Canada as well, that's a pretty compelling price for that, given it has 220 pounds of resistance as well. So all in all, don't want to talk your head off here, but lots of exciting things. This looks exciting as well. I would say probably the biggest thing I'd wait to see is how much resistance this actually has. Because of those vents, it looks like it might be able to put more output, but let's see. Anyway, this has been my very quick reaction of this awesome prototype from Fringe Sport, and I hope you enjoy it. See you in the next one. Peace.